Assalamu alaikum all friends. What we will fix this time is a Samsung laptop motherboard with the LA8688P model. The damages cannot be turned on even though the voltage is 19V, 3V and 5V normal. Even the voltage on the on switch is also normal 3 volts, but it can't be turned on. We will show friends all the conditions of this motherboard. A power source has been inserted. No current appears at the PSU. 19-volt voltage appears. Yes, on this model motherboard the voltage code 19 volts distributed to all parts of the motherboard is V+. Then a voltage of 3 volts also appears. 5-volt voltage is at the bottom of this motherboard, which is also connected to USB, as this motherboard also has USB charge feature where when the USB is not turned on, the USB outputs a voltage of 5 volts which can be used for charging smartphones or other electronic devices that require a voltage of 5 volts. So 5 volts is normal too. Another one on the pin switch on appears 3 volts normal. But can't turn on when the switch is pressed. We can see the current 0.12 amperes, but it is lost again. We will do it again, can't turn on. We'll initially turn on it like this. Yes, the current is out, but it turns off again. We try again, can turn on 0.12 amperes, turn off again. We try to check the 3Vs volt. I can't anymore. We try to repeat it again. We first look at the 3Vs and 5Vs voltages, whether shorted or not. This 3 vs normal.
Aman.
5 vs is also normal, not shorted.
Ini resistansi 3 volt, gak ada masalah. Kita cek VCC core.
Take a look at the core VCC voltage line, normal.
GFX-nya
The line voltage GFX is also normal.
tidak ada poin-poin yang mencurigakan. Kita cek main MOSFET-nya juga aman.
Normal means not shorted. What happened to this motherboard? We see the SUSP voltage.
Suspe.
The voltage that appears from the EC after the on switch is pressed.
Switch ditekan.
Pin number 116 on the EC chip.
Ini bagian tombol on. Ini harus 0 kalau di turn on. Nggak bisa 0 ya.
We try to check first.
Cek lagi.
Check again pin 114, which is connected directly to the pin on the switch on.
Terus itu. Normal ya.
This is out of the switch on, so after the switch is pressed,
Switch on. Jadi
the voltage should appear, and it turns out, yes, 3 volts.
Kita coba lagi. Keluar ya. Keluar 3.3 volt.
Finally lost again. Let's check again the voltage one more, namely 1.1 volts.
1V.
This voltage comes from a voltage of 5 volts plus 5 VALW. Via PU151, we first look for IC with code PU151. So friends need to know that the voltage that must be there before pressing the on switch on this motherboard other than 19 volts, 5 volts, 3 volts, is 1.1 volts. 1.1 volts produced by PU151 with a 5 volt source voltage. Okay, found you, PU151.
Kita cek pada PL153. Ini PL-nya.
1.1 volts must appear before the on switch is pressed. .3 volts are here. Here it should be 1.1 volts. Source of 5 volts. It turns out that 1.1 volts does not appear. Well, this is the source of the problem. The source of the first problem was found. We first check whether shorted or not. The safe, not shorted. It turns out the pins are burnt. Burn marks. Friends, all of you can see here pin PU151. Burnt. So we have to get off first. Usually when it's burned like this, if the lane on the motherboard is damaged, it can't be held anymore. Because if the path on the motherboard is damaged, of course we have trouble installing a new IC. Well, it's gone.
Baik, sudah terlepas.
Looks like it can still be helped.
Insyaallah masih selamat.
So as we have seen that the pins are burned a little bit hurt the path on the motherboard.
Pin yang gosong itu memang sedikit melukai jalur yang di motherboard, cuma ternyata
In this pins that are connected directly to a voltage of 5 volts.
yaitu ke 5 volt yang ternyata itu
Namely
pin
pins number 8, 9 and 10.
berhubung ke 5 volt. Jadi pin 8
These pins are connected together.
Jadi nanti
So it looks like it can still be improved. The important thing is later we can connect pins 8, 9 and 10 to a voltage of 5 volts.
ke 5 volt, ke jalur 5 volt. Ini adalah
This IC model is SI 8036 LDBC, and as usual we don't have stock, so I have to buy first, and later after we get the spare parts we can continue the video.
belum bisa lanjut ya.
What is clear, we have found the source of the problem. This motherboard cannot be turned on because there is one voltage that does not appear, 1.1 volts, which should appear before the motherboard is turned on. Caused by the ICU's pins are burnt. Burn marks. Pin connected to 5 volts because this voltage, the source is 5 volts plus 5 VALW. Okay, please click the subscribe and the bell button if not, so that all of you will get a notification when we upload the follow-up video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Wassalam.